So I'm gonna try to lay out these handrail newel posts for this, this railing, I guess. The staircase tread is 48 inches. I know that, and it has a 1-inch overhang. Now that I have this figured out, and I know where this column is gonna go, I'm gonna find the midpoint. Okay, 416.5. That's center to edge, which I'm gonna come into center down there. That way all my centers, 416.5 inch minus 2 3/4. So that's the center. So 413 3/4, and we've got to split that up into 4. No, not 4, 5. 413 3/4 divided by 5. So that's 82 3/4 center. So 82 3/4. This one's on a joist. This one's on a joist. This one's on a joist. Hey, this one might be on a joist. Isn't that pretty cool? It like auto ramps. Yeah, instead of like always being full speed, you can put it on. Yeah, you can put it on auto, and then it will just speed up as it needs it. Hit me in. Yep. Probably could pop it right up.
Do that.
Okay. Cool. Got a couple things going against us. We've got the bracket that we'll have to account for. How about this? Why don't you go downstairs, hand me the vacuum, and then you mark the bottom of this board. So I'll go ahead and set this in, Greg. Now go ahead. So that'll give us the location of where that needs to be notched. I'm gonna need the beam saw. All right, so we got our locations marked right where we wanna put these posts. So what we're trying to do is cut this subfloor out so that we can drop these posts right into where the double LVL is out here on the outside, and then we'll be able to fasten it right into that and give it some really nice structure. Go ahead if you want. Nice. Perfect. So we've notched out around our LVL on the outside and our I-joist. I'm not assuming it's gonna fit right away because we're not that good. Is it down all the way? I don't think so. No, I can't be. I'm not down all the way. Why'd it have to be so tight? I didn't want it to go in so tight. Jeez, man.
Can't complain.
Grab the level, my guy. That was pretty easy. Not bad, not bad. Right there. No, wait. Was that top or bottom? Bottom. Just go ahead and suck it in. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is reach up in there and get a shim up at the top probably, because it needs to lean in. No issue here getting that level. And it's pretty close right there. So yeah, how's that look? Are those gonna be good? I think those are good size. Okay, Greg, let's go ahead and put one in the very bottom first. On the bottom side, because that's where it's the loosest.
2 3/4.
I need it to come, hopefully, yeah, suck that bad boy in. Oh, shoot, bro, that made it perfect. Mid-perfect. Seriously, that's solid, man. That rail ain't going nowhere. So what we're using here right now, usually we use a lot of GRKs, but these are timberlocks from Fastenmaster. And honestly, it's because these are 8 inches long, which will get us all the way into the post, versus I didn't have any GRKs that were 8 inch. I had 12 inch or I had 5 inch, and I thought, might as well burn these up. That's beautiful, dude. I love it. Yeah. Also, when I'm setting these, I'm not as concerned about level or plumb side to side, because when I put my rails in, I will micro adjust the post based on my top and bottom rail. I'll be able to suck or squeeze apart each column, but I really need to make sure that they're dead nuts plumb, and this one already is good, dude. So you might as well just start at the bottom, and then we'll go to the top. So that bottom definitely is going to have to come out, because we're leaning pretty hardcore. We have to shim it from the underside. I'll tweak it and you shove shims in, fill in the bottom.
Is that where you like it?
I'm going to go a little bit over because you'll probably suck it in a little, so go ahead and... Huh?
Get another one? Got one. Got one. Okay, you like that?
Yeah. Perfect. All right, now looking at these columns here, or the posts from the underside, you can kind of see what we did. We've got some composite shims here up against that LVL, so that when we sucked it tight, what we could do is put the bottom one in super tight, then we could put the top one in, and making sure that it was plumb side to side, and then we could take off whatever screw we had to in order to push or pull the post the right way, and then put those composite shims in, which don't compress. And these are all super solid. We've got 8-inch timber locks in here, and they're not going anywhere. They're going to be a perfect anchor point for this handrail. But we've got now our last piece of ceiling steel can go in now that we've finished those posts, and then we'll just keep going down our way with, we got 2 more posts, and then we can mount the stairs. So I had a bunch of questions over on Instagram. These were pre-made stringers. I don't normally do pre-made stringers, but woodworker shop up in Michigan, same people that did all this pine, the pre-finished wall pine. They also did all the stair railing parts and all of the window and door trim jam extensions. The worst part about these stair parts is that they don't do any of the pre-finishing, and I think that's okay, because if there's some work that has to be done, they can all get finished at the same time. Look at all this light coming in here. It's almost hard to record, it's so bright.
You want to go back?
Yeah. I just don't want to scratch, okay? You go. Keep coming.
Okay.
Keep coming. Keep coming. All right, I'm in. Okay, go ahead and assume the position.
Wait, no.
You're not doing anything. Middle. Okay, now hold on there, my guy. You gotta get in here. Okay. All right. Do we do it?
I think we did. Make sure you're above your screws on that guy.
I'm above my screw on this side. Good, dude. nice, man.
They're straight.
Yeah, second time's a charm. All right. All right, let's see if it fits. I feel like it's gonna fit, it's just really tight.
You're hitting over here.
I know.
Look at that.
So we're pretty much perfect side to side plumb. This way, oh Greg, I still gotta fill in the bottom. Yeah, I need a circular saw. That's actually why I came down there. I need a circ saw. Sorry. I gotta cut this, I gotta cut a piece of laminate, or the LVL for back in here. You know what I'm talking about? Sorry, man. You forgive me?
No.
Bro.
No, I can't.
Bro, we all make mistakes.
I can't forgive you right now.
So this is basically just a squash block here so that when we fasten it, it can't squeeze in. So hopefully this should, now that I just got that right there. Make sure it's clean down there. What I want to do though first, look at that, man, it's like perfect. So what I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to get it on both sides at the very bottom. Okay, there's that. Now let's see. Because I can always shim the top easier than the bottom.
Right.
So I'll have you go ahead and put your bottom in first.
Well, you don't tell me what to do.
No, I'm going to tell you what to do. Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to suck that top in and hopefully it comes over. All right, go ahead. Okay, undo the bottom. Go ahead and undo it. Like undo it. That sucked in more than I wanted, man. Go ahead and pull it out and pull the other one out. We're gonna have to get a little bit bigger shim in there. I don't think it's gonna take much.
Oh, they're pretty strong. Hopefully someday I can be as strong as you.
There we go. Let's try to go a hair lower this side and maybe a hair higher right here. Okay, let me get it side to side. Okay, held plumb there, and this needs to go just, go ahead and undo that bottom just a hair. Right there, right there. Okay, now, while that's in there, let's go ahead and take one of those, take another screw, just because we loosened that up, and let's throw another one in there. Nice, dude. This is an important one. I tell you what, let me tell you something about Amazon. I ordered the wrong memory card. I bought the cheap one first because I was like, it's the same thing. No, there's A and B. There's CF Express A and CF Express B. I bought the cheaper one because it was only 128 gig and it was $200. I mean, I'm like, I don't need 160 gig for $400. I'll just get the 128 gig. I could buy two of them for the same money.
Right.
Ordered it, get it home. Oh, it's a B class. I need an A class. So I'm like, I'll just return it to Amazon, get the right one. This sucks. I got to spend $200 more. Go to Amazon, do the return. They're like, oh, you can return at Kohl's. There's a Kohl's right down the road from me. I go to Kohl's. They have a desk specifically set up for Amazon returns. You go there, you give them your cell phone with the little like QR code.
Yeah.
They scan it. Okay, here's your receipt. By the time I got home, my account was refunded the money. Wait, it gets better. I didn't have to package it or print out a label or anything. They do everything for you. So I was like, are you kidding me? That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Wait, I said it gets better. I literally took my memory card in the box, handed it to the lady, and she's like, yeah, isn't this great? And they gave me a 25% off coupon for the store.
What? Are you serious?
I didn't have to do jack, and they gave me 25% off. Didn't have to package anything, didn't have to, and I had my money refunded within.
So any returns for Amazon?
They're not gonna let you return a freaking set of tires there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but yeah, so if you buy something on Amazon and don't like it, just take it to Kohl's, man.
Huh, did not know that.
That's exactly where we want it. So let's go ahead and throw one up high. Yeah, go ahead and go in the same hole, it's fine. Yeah, perfect, dude. All right, so it's finally time. I'm gonna go ahead and start installing the stairs. I do believe they're just at 3 inches of tread, 48 wide. That's a beefy tread. And what I'm gonna do is figure out where these stringers go, get them laid out. I'll get them fastened up at the header. I went ahead and did some spray painted brackets so that I can hang the stringers off of them. And then I've also got some painted brackets that I'll do on the floor. What we've got is a 6 7/8 rise and a 3-inch tread, which means this first, or the top, I should say, of my stair is gonna be down 6 7/8 plus 3 inches. So I'm gonna go 9 7/8 down. So roughly, this is gonna go just about like that. Now, just visually, it looks like they're nice and level, comparing them to the lines on the wall, if I just eyeball across. So I'm probably in the right spot, because these have all already been figured out. I gave the woodworker shop the dimension of my floor, and they did all the hard work. I just got to install them. Nice thing is, right where I'm going to put this bracket, I'm going through all the structure of this rim board and the top plate of this wall. Let me get my dimensions so I get it in the right spot. Okay. All right, so I've got these brackets that I'm gonna mount to the underside of the stair, and that will mount to the wall, and then I'll be able to mount to the stringer. That'll keep it secure up top, and then I got these brackets that'll go on the floor down at the bottom. But the problem is, by time I mount this to the back side of the stringer and put the fasteners in here on the wall, it's gonna be sticking up off the wall, and I'd really like to maybe router out a little area there for that to set in, and that way it can be flush against the wall up top. But I don't have the proper router bit in my tool trailer, so we're gonna go ahead and put this project on hold. I've got everything marked out where I want it, so it should be pretty easy to do that tomorrow and then get these installed. I'm gonna go give Greg a hand, see what he's up to. He's working in the garage, getting it prepped for the liner panel steel. If you guys remember, way back when we did this wall, we had the single top plate. First off, it's an LSL stud. So it's an engineered solid start LP stud. And that alone probably is enough to get away with a single plate. But knowing that we were gonna be doing the wall like this, running framing across that top, giving that almost like a header across that whole top, I wasn't really concerned with the double top plate. So we got this on, we're gonna strip out this whole wall, and we got our first sheet of steel ready to go up. Okay, Greg, do your thing down there. I'm just here to facilitate your needs. It's such an easy task. Are you in? Nice thing is we worked with our electrician and made sure that all the wiring is already up in the ceiling. He knows exactly where all these floor joists are. He's got a map to know where all his wires are coiled up. And once the steel is up, he'll follow a flat area, so in between the ribs, and that will be a line that he'll use to install all the lighting. That's what's beautiful about the steel ceiling. You can do all your wiring beforehand, just cut your hole, reach up and grab it, and he's wiring in like a can light, one of those all-in-one pucks that just, goes in and the flaps flip over and just hold it in place. Pretty slick. Good thing there's nothing we had to work around.
Yeah, good thing is clear room.
You gotta go higher?
Yep, I did.
Okay. All right, now you can start taking it in where you want it. Right there?
Yep.
Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna set it there. Okay. Where do I catch it on? Are you in?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Doing this sort of work is kind of in Greg and I's wheelhouse, obviously. This is what we do, or have been doing basically for the last 9 years, is liner packages like this. So this is pretty easy for us. No doubt the rest of this job has taken some time just because it's a little bit out of what we do every day. Greg, you got my reds? I'm not sure if the video does it justice, but the ceiling definitely makes a huge difference in brightness. Yeah, I think it's pretty evident, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it looks through the lens, but sure it looks fine.
Yeah. All right. End of the day. We're out of here.